Hey guys,
How
welcome. Greg has cut me off. Once again, we will have words about this later.
No, it's not Craig's fault, it's your fault.
What?
You see, he didn't speak yet. Right?
Well, he got here late, so he should wait till after I'm
Wrong.
finished
It was
talking.
2 seconds, man. You gotta let him come in here and say what his words are.
You know what? Screw that. Screw Craig. Welcome to Wrassle Graps. I'm Chris.
I'm Vincent.
Yes, and welcome to our review of a very controversial Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
Controversial indeed.
Yeah. Um, I know usually we go in order with this, but I gotta ask, what are your thoughts on Miz cashing in Money in the Bank and winning?
Dude, we just spoiled it for everybody. Okay, okay.
You're
All right.
watching a review of the show. How would you
Well, that
not
is
know?
true, but maybe they wanted to work their way up, man. We just hit them with it. We
Well,
smacked them in the face. We smacked them bitches in the face with the fucking news, man. God damn, all right. Anyway, I mean, I wasn't too shocked, I guess. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
I see the
I
thing
wasn't
is,
mad or nothing. I wasn't like angry Miss Girl, but I was just like, what the fuck?
me neither. I was just watching it, and I knew at some point it had to happen, right? Miz wins or whatever, but I didn't think they'd actually do it.
Me
Uh,
either. I was like, why would they do it here and especially on the road to WrestleMania? What the fuck?
this is like a night after Mania
You
type
want?
thing.
Don't you want the best matches for WrestleMania? Will he not hold it until WrestleMania? Like, what's gonna happen
So clearly, right, Drew is probably gonna get it back, or somebody else will get it from the Miz before Mania.
on Raw or something?
Yeah, or at Fastlane in
We're
March.
not getting Edge versus the Miz. Oh, that's sad.
Unfortunate. I gotta go back to 2010 for that one. I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah, we probably. I don't even know if we would because he was on SmackDown, right? Edge.
Yeah, sure. They do a bunch of things that you don't know happened. I mean, it's what the network's for.
It's probably on a house show somewhere. I'm sure.
It probably happened once.
Yeah, maybe when the Miz was in the ECW before that, he was wrestling Edge or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but he had the mohawk in the pants, probably
Yeah,
happened.
possibly. That was the ugliest fucking shit. The
That was
mohawk in the pants
he had the
and the
fedora, tiny
sleeves.
hat.
Oh, the damn fucking fedora, bro.
Yeah, he's evolved a lot since then. But
Yeah, just go back and play SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 on the DS, and you'll see he's
yeah,
in the career mode. He's the one. I think he's the main guy. One of the main guys at first.
one thing that surprised me about Miz winning here is the internet reaction, because I thought it was going to be a negative thing. Everyone seems to love it though, and people seem to think that Drew McIntyre was getting boring.
What feed are you looking at, man?
Everywhere, Twitter, Instagram, people are like, "Oh, congrats, Miz, way to go,
Who do you
Mike."
follow? What the hell?
I
My
was looking
immediately I
through.
saw what the fuck, and like stuff like this can't be real or some shit. Like people
I
were
went
going
through.
crazy. They were kind of mad, dude.
I went through WWE's Twitter thing or
Uh,
Instagram thing where they were like, "Hey, Miz won," and I was like, "Oh, people gotta be upset, right?" And no one
Definitely.
was.
Was it Instagram? You said.
Both.
Oh, Instagram. I mean, at least you know what I say. Like you go into the comments on any WWE related thing, I'm sure it's always going to be positive, most likely.
Of
And
course I
that's for
did
many
dig through.
reasons. That is for many reasons, but whatever.
Of course I did dig through the guys who were like, "Oh man, use me as a anger button, or follow my channel or follow my rap career." I had to dig
Yeah, I
through
don't
that to
take those
get
as
there.
legitimate people. Something about it.
But I just went through a whole thing of people who were just like, "Oh man, I can't believe it. Good for you, Miz. Congrats. Way to go." I couldn't believe it.
Way to go! I guess you did bamboozle us after all. Congratulations.
You see, I'm not
They're
mad.
actually defeated men and women out there. They're just defeated, fucking just on their knees, just like fucking hell. Congratulations, Pace. Congrats, you did it.
That was me yesterday. I was sitting there watching this happen. I was like, "Uh-huh. Yep. Sure.
Yeah, that
You
was
could
me
do that."
too. I mean, that should be everyone's reaction. They shouldn't get all mad about it, go on rants and stuff. But yeah,
Man, dude, I couldn't believe that. But of course, the big question is what are they gonna do with this in Mania? And it's
I
really
hope he just
weird
doesn't
because
hold at WrestleMania. They're gonna probably do a tag team match, and Bad Bunny's gonna be there.
oh no,
Oh, it'll be Bad Bunny and fucking The Miz, man. Oh shit.
I will throw myself down a flight of stairs if it's the Miz versus Bad Bunny for the WWE
Oh,
Championship
it's
at
probably gonna
Mania.
be it's most likely. Oh shit. Now that I say that, it's probably gonna be a thing. Oh god.
Everyone's been saying that, and every time it's happened, I've wanted to punch somebody in the face.
Dear God, you know, I can see it happening. I hate to say it.
So could I, but I don't want it to happen, and all of my willpower that I have is just being cast out into the universe,
There should be like
begging.
a combo meal for like a Bad Bunny performance ending match or something.
That is the worst thing that could possibly happen.
And he also steals Mandy Rose from Otis, which is also pretty shit. So
Also disgusting,
exactly. So I mean, he's the most hated heel in all of the business right now.
especially by
You can
me.
look at MJF, not it's Bad Bunny. It's Bad Bunny.
Look, for a month, I've tolerated everyone being like, oh, he gives some instant attention to the product, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Look, he was there for a little bit. He does not need to be there for every episode of this program. It's not necessary, okay? I'm tired of
Honestly,
him.
him being there every week proves he's a loser. That has
I,
nothing else better to do.
he's a fan, it's cool, but there are people who are fans who have been there before, and they weren't there every week.
He takes this, puts it on Instagram, and captions it something. These kids hate me, and he starts roasting us. These
We can't,
college kids fucking hate me.
we can't be the only ones.
I don't. I mean, I don't. Look, I don't dislike him, but I just don't. You know, I don't want him to be in that spot where he can fight the fucking Maze at WrestleMania, and that could be an actual legitimate possibility. So, you know,
Me
I don't
neither.
know.
I want to
Because
clear
what's
that up right
happening
now.
now is I think there's going to be more of like he gives us money, he makes us money. Let's use him more type deal. And I think Bad Buddy's going to go through with it because he's a fan, which is fine. Which it's living your dreams and stuff. But it's just like I
Now,
don't know. I don't know. I'm
I
a
want to
bit weird.
clarify.
Bit weird about that.
Sorry to cut you off. I do want to clarify. I don't have anything against the person, Bad Bunny. I'm sure he's a
Of course
lovely
not.
guy. Nothing against him. But him being there, the longer he's there, the more that Vince is like, hmm. And the more he does that,
The more
the
Vince is
so,
jerking off, metaphorically.
no, the more he's thinking. I didn't know that sounded
Metaphorically
like that.
jerking off
The
in
more
his
that he's
mind.
doing that, and
In
also
his mind.
thinking about WrestleMania
As he's been
ideas,
from the
and the
machine.
more that he sees Bad Bunny and The Miz, he's looking at them. He stares at his pile of money and he stares at Bad Bunny, he stares at The Miz. The more he does that,
They all look the
the more of
same.
a possibility,
They all turn
the
into
more
money.
basically, and the more that there is a possibility that the dark timeline of Miz versus Bad Bunny for the championship happens. And, I don't want that. So I want Bad Bunny to go away as soon as possible.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's the 24/7 champion, right? He was on SNL, but didn't do anything apparently.
I didn't watch that, but maybe.
I heard he didn't do anything. That's what I heard. I heard he just saved the show or something. But yeah.
I didn't he didn't do anything, but it also be like, save the show.
Like he didn't do any wrestling things, but he saved the show because he was the best thing on the show because SNL's trash usually.
Yeah, that's not a high bar to be the best thing on SNL.
Exactly. So that's what he did recently.
I could
But
show
yeah,
up and tell some jokes I came up with 5 minutes ago and probably be better than anything they do on SNL.
that is true. But yeah, I mean, nothing against Bad Bunny. I mean, he has a place. He has a place, but it just I don't know. We'll see what
He has a
happens. I guess.
place, but it's not the main event of WrestleMania.
I don't need to see him every day like fucking Sting because it's just like you oversaturate this one dude. It's like I don't know,
Bad
overused. I
Bunny's
guess is the
place.
word.
Bad Bunny's place is a 15 minutes in the middle of Raw Mania.
If like imagine Bad Bunny was
That's
a
it.
fucking if he was used rarely, right? But not on every like episode recently, and he just kind of like came out every once in a while, and then he kind of built his name up like that instead of and he gets like I don't know. I want to see what happens, what his goal is, and whatever. But yeah.
He can be there, right? But I don't want him in the main event scene at WrestleMania. That's the issue I'm having here.
Yeah, that's the final. That's it, really. Just not the WrestleMania main event or one of them because it's gonna be Roman Reigns. So,
Well, there's 2 nights, so
oh yeah, so both night. Fuck. All right, whatever.
yeah.
But
And
I guess the last night or the first. It doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter. But
but
yeah, he shouldn't be in the main event of WrestleMania. End of story.
and then there's also, if you think about it, if they do take the title off of Miz, whoever, if Drew gets it back right, they just halted his momentum there by having him lose to the Miz. I know he
Yeah,
went
it
through a
would make
chamber
no
match,
sense.
but
Would it?
still,
It would make no sense. But I mean, yeah, I guess it's their logic right there. He went through a chamber match. He fought all these people, and then he got destroyed. So, and also Bobby Lashley
like
fucked him up. So, Yeah,
That too, but it's like the Daniel Bryan logic from earlier in the night, but if they did it absolutely horrible, you know?
yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens.
Yeah, bottom line, that's our thoughts on that situation. Now we'll just go through the entire card top to bottom. And if you were one of the people who were spoiled by the opener, um,
Yeah, all you have to do is blame
I
Chris.
mean,
That's all.
yeah, everybody hates Chris. It was a TV show at one point.
It was. They're bringing it back, you know.
Yeah,
Just for you.
it's everybody, the original cast, but everyone loves that Chris now. It's just about me getting dunked on every episode,
Yeah, they always kick your ass.
every time.
Yeah.
So, Elimination Chamber 2021, a show that had so much promise, but gradually got worse and worse. It's just, let's get to it. It starts
It
off
wasn't
with,
terrible. I don't think I used to. I zoned out a lot. So
it wasn't terrible, but there's clearly a point in the night that is right after the triple threat match where it just goes downhill.
okay.
So we started things off SmackDown Elimination Chamber. Starts off with Cesaro and Bryan. They do some good wrestling. Corbin comes in. He does his thing. Sami Zayn gets in there. And after he gets in, he takes that crazy bump off the wall of the chamber, falls onto the ground. That was good.
They banned Sami Zayn's cameraman from ringside early before the match started.
They did. No, that's fair. I should have wrote that down. But yeah, they did do that. Absolutely disgusting. That's just pure as a conspiracy theory that Sami Zayn's talking about.
It's true. It's all face against him, honestly. I mean, there's no way to argue about it.
They thought they were recording the match and trying to sell it on eBay, so they kicked them out. But they were
Yeah,
just trying to
probably.
record
They're trying
injustice.
to
That's
upload this on Daily Motion, motherfuckers. Get out of here.
Yeah, they were just trying to record injustice.
Exactly.
Absolutely disgusting. But next up, surprisingly, Baron Corbin got eliminated by a sharpshooter, which is crazy because that rarely ever works.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say a wuss. He's my dude, but you know.
And then
Come on, Baron. Come on, man.
American hero meat man Baron Corbin. Nothing against him, but wow,
Yeah.
you know.
Very strange. I was a little confused, but whatever. That's fine. I'm sure it was pretty devastating. If it made him tap out. So
I can only imagine. Yeah, must have been
it's
dealing with some
probably
prior
threatening
back
his life
injuries.
or something, honestly. Only way I
Cesaro,
could see Baron Corbin lose like that.
Cesaro must have been like, man, if you don't tap out, I'm taking all your meats. And he's like, oh man, I gotta get out of here. Yeah,
Not my meats. And he fucking tapped.
I know where all your meat is. He's like, oh no, I gotta get out of here. Hide them
No
again.
one else knows that. He taps out.
So I'm sure that's what happened. I don't know what else would have caused this
You
travesty.
no idea. That's the only option here.
Next up, Kevin Owens shows up in the chamber. Get a fun little spot between him and Sammy where Sammy tries to get him to team up with him. But Kevin Owens is not about that, so he beats him up and he goes after everyone else.
Just proving everyone's point, you know. What a
That's
fucking
true.
dumbass. What an asshole. More like an asshole. Yeah, what an asshole.
After that, Jay comes in to really tell him how much of a dick he is,
Yeah,
and beats him down there.
exactly.
But before that, of course, Owens does eliminate Sami Zayn with a pop-up powerbomb.
Oh,
Fortunately for Zayn.
the goat of NXT, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, debatable.
I guess so. Everyone thinks it's Johnny Gargano. It's definitely Sami Zayn. Anyway,
Sami Zayn was there for like 3 months.
if it wasn't for Sami Zayn, bro, I probably wouldn't be that much into NXT. Or I mean, I'm not into NXT right now, but I wouldn't have been into NXT back then. So
He had like one of the worst championship reigns ever.
the run sucked, yeah, but the build was fucking amazing.
I mean, that's
I would say
true.
he was the face of NXT too. So every match he had was a banger. Everything, every
Of
storyline was a banger.
2014? Of
Yeah,
2014, sure.
we're
I
talking about those. Yeah, in 2015, some of it, but yeah,
man, I just remember him being out on the shelf for like
I'm not sure about
6 months.
2013. I guess was he there? I don't know. Whatever.
Probably.
Yeah,
That might have been around the time where he did his 2 out of 3 falls thing with Cesaro, if I'm not
that
wrong.
was my fucking favorite. It's probably my favorite NXT match of all time.
I went back recently a few months ago and watched the arrival match between those two guys. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I think the 2 out of 3 falls match is better, but yeah.
That's fair. But
But yeah, I definitely think he's the GOAT. Even if he's not the most decorated. There wasn't a TNT fucking not TNT title, it's AEW. There wasn't a fucking NA title or I think he never won the tag team titles, but you know, whatever. Is what it is.
But
For what it's worth, they built that whole entire brand around him. So,
they did for a little bit
and
till
then
Kevin
he
Owens
fucking
got there.
carried that bitch. I mean, Neville was cool, but I mean, Neville can go a long way. He doesn't have the best personality. So, and then Finn
That is
Balor, I
true.
got tired of Finn Balor because he just got more and more boring after a while. Samoa Joe didn't do much. Kevin Owens didn't do too much except for destroy people. So I think out of that group, and then Johnny Gargano was just like a basic fucking wrestler guy who didn't have much of a character until recently. I think Sami Zayn's fucking better. So,
Say what you want, man, but Andrade versus Gargano, those two matches were pretty good. Those
oh
are
yeah,
some of my
definitely. I'm
favorites.
not gonna. Johnny Gargano has some bangers. It's just he has bangers. I mean, I think he had to work on his character a little. I think he's now doing it, but yeah.
He's got the whole heel thing going on. Had a great match with Kushida at Vengeance Day.
Yeah, so now you could probably say, he's climbing up that ladder, But I think Finn Balor's been boring in NXT for the most part.
Recently he's been pretty good.
Nah, I mean recently, I never really watched his work recently, but even when he came back to NXT, he had those matches. I never really understood the hype or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's fair. To each their own. Let us know what you guys think of that. Down below, we'd be interested to hear that.
I feel like it should have been a bigger deal. I don't know. It's just something about it. Just like Finn Balor's here, but he's wrestling the same way he would always wrestle.
I think originally it was supposed to be a short-term thing. That's why they make such a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I feel like it should have been big. I mean, even when Kevin Owens was there for one night, it was a bigger deal than that shit. So
That's debatable, but it's what it
kind of
is.
little. He was there. It was like, oh my god, Kevin Owens is fucking here, man. What the hell? So yeah.
Well, uh, Kevin Owens in this match took out Sami Zayn, like I said before. Then Jay had a very vicious beatdown on Kevin Owens. He slammed the chamber door on his arm, kicked him a bunch of times, and then pinned him. It's crazy.
Okay, cool.
And Jay also took out Cesaro. Then he tried to do a frog splash off the top of a pod, but Brian got his knees up and he eliminated him.
Indeed, he did.
In fairness, I can't do this match enough justice just by talking about it. If you guys want to see the full thing, I definitely recommend checking this match out because it was
Just buy it for
great.
it.
But yeah, come on, guys. Get
Yeah.
Peacock when that comes out. Watch it
What are you
there.
doing? What's saying to us? Go buy it, dumbass. Go watch the actual show. Damn.
Give a free trial to the network before it moves to Peacock, guys. Come on.
If you want to hear it from us, that's some loser shit.
Yeah, but also smash the smash button to subscribe so you can keep hearing it from us.
That's true. So what else happened?
That's the match. Brian won after,
Oh yeah, he
like
did.
I said, a fantastic chamber match. And
I
then
kind of
he
wanted
had
Jay
the
to win. I'm not gonna lie.
look, anyone really could have won, honestly. And I would have been cool with it. I
I
would have
like
liked
Daniel
it.
Bryan. I like how they got. I like the story they did. Honestly, of
It was
how he
good.
just
Yeah, he
kind of
was
he
there.
got injured early in the match, then he kind of worked through it, and then he had to fight Reigns afterwards. That's pretty good.
And also, it's a great way to set up a rematch of Fastlane if you want to do that.
True. I forgot Fastlane was the thing.
Everyone did. I didn't even know it was the thing till yesterday when they put up
I'd
the
rather have
graphic.
Roadblock. Not gonna lie.
And Roblox End of the Line, legendary show, really.
End of the line.
They did have that tagline. It's a thing.
They should have Roadblock the beginning of the line, but it's also the end.
Roblox, stop moving, turn around, go somewhere else.
Roadblock, it's before the end.
Roblox, you can't go any further, turn around, go back.
Yeah.
These are all some taglines you could use, but yeah, Brian and Reigns have a very quick match, more of an angle than anything else. Match starts, Reigns tried to go for a quick spear, but Brian countered into yes lock, which I thought was
I
really
like
cool.
that. Yeah.
It's a great spot, yeah. And then Reigns proceeds to beat the hell out of Brian for like a few seconds, and then hit the guillotine and won.
Yeah. That's gonna be the next Young Rock TV show, I think, next season.
Oh, yeah, of course. The Rock watching the Elimination Chamber.
Exactly. He'll be on there watching it. He'll be like, "Oh shit, Roman, fucking get out of that! Get out of that yes lock."
I think Young Rock should be Rock as a time traveler,
I
where
mean, what else are they gonna cover, man? They fucking speed through these years of his life in the first episode.
I'm telling you, Young Rock should have been a show where Rock is a time traveler who goes back in time to his younger self, but he has foresight of things that are coming.
Now that's what it should have been. You're right. You're definitely right.
That would have been
Because
amazing and
that would
cool.
have been more longevity that way.
That would have been nuts. Imagine Rock
They
comes
could just made a
back.
whole movie about the Rock's life.
He could come back to this point in his life, watching the Elimination Chamber, and tell Roman, Roman, look out! There's an angry Edge right behind you, ready to spear you. Oh, come on. Yeah, he didn't listen. Because Edge is here, spears
The
him.
Rock told you what was gonna happen.
Oh man,
You can
gotta listen
smell it.
better.
Oh,
Can you smell and listen at the same time? Probably not.
the Roman's just staring at him, poking him to see if he's real.
Rock, what are you doing here? It's not enough time. I used my time traveler powers to get here. I don't have much longer.
You have
I'm
to watch out, Roman.
right behind you, right behind you. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
God damn it. Go back, back, back.
Yeah, Edge comes out, he spears him, and to make it very clear that it's him versus Reigns at Mania, he points at the sign and then fireworks go off.
And also, The Rock points at the sign. What the fuck?
What are you looking at? Stop that. Hey, cut it out. That's my sign.
Yeah, he's pointing at it still. And Edge is getting closer to him as they keep getting closer to each other. Getting
Edge,
angry and angrier.
Edge just like Roman before he's poking him. He's like, you son of a, like, are you real? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
What the hell? Why are you here anyway? What the? You weren't here the first time.
Vince told me that it was just me out here. What are you doing?
How'd you get here? How'd they hire you?
There isn't enough
The
time,
Rock's
Edge.
just here for the fun of it. What?
The Rock didn't use his time traveler powers to play 20 questions with you, okay?
That's for sure. Oh, okay. I wasn't questioning that. What the hell?
Smell this, and then he leaves. And that's it.
Smell this, farts, and leaves.
Oh God, what was he cooking? Why was he cooking that? Jesus.
What the hell? It smells like rotten tuna. What?
Then Edge runs away holding his nose, obviously, but still going to WrestleMania, so he's pointing at the sign also, or running backwards.
Yeah, I need to go. I'm going there. I'm going there. He's
I'm
running away.
going I'm going
Vince,
there,
you have
but
to
there
control the
first.
smell out there. It's fucking rancid.
Too many cheat days, Rock. Too many cheat days. Oh God.
Now that's better than Young Rock as a whole. That right there.
You're welcome, guys. I'll take my royalties whenever you're ready.
That was also yeah. You should take it. It's your idea.
So next up we get the
I'll play the Rock in the show.
Yeah, you be the
Yeah.
You're welcome before you discovered working out, yeah.
Exactly. The skinniest version of the Rock. Without anything. I'm just the Rock.
You'll be the version of the Rock in the restaurant going, can I get some alcohol?
I'll shave myself bald for the role.
I'm Young Rock, but I shaved my head
I'll
a few
draw
years earlier.
tattoos of myself.
Like the dollar store version of
The
the Rock, yeah.
promotional material is just gonna be me flexing.
It's a
You'll see
whole
absolutely no muscle.
You're flexing and they have a microscope on your muscle trying to see the muscle. Where is it looking?
Young Rock. And it's just me.
Young Rock, but different. There you go.
Yeah. He's still a little too young.
Young Rock, but without all the cool
He
stuff to
never
make him
gets older,
famous.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but next up, you get the Bad Bunny thing. You already know how I feel about that. Bad Bunny's here and him talking to Sonya Deville. And he slaps a Miz, and that is it.
Oh, that was
That is.
fucking brutal. What the fuck?
He was not holding back on that one.
No, the Miz slapped him all playfully, and then he fucking smacked my guy. Like we did the people in the first part of the show. God damn.
This dude's shooting on him. I don't know what to tell you.
If anything describes the review today, it's that, you know. That's
I
slap.
guess so.
The
That'll probably
beginning
be the
of
gift
what
we
we
use to
did. We
promote
said,
this.
so the Miz is champion. They're like, oh shit. It's like Bad Bunny slap. God damn.
Yeah. Thinking about it now, I'll try to remember to put a spoiler warning in the description. If it
No, you don't
helps, I
have
don't
to.
know.
It's fine. Nah, don't worry about it.
All
They
right.
came here.
So
They would learn anyway. You know,
that is true. So we're gonna move as
they did
quickly
click
away
on
from that as
the
possible,
podcast after all. It's on them.
which you did, and we thank you for that. But also, you should have
Exactly.
seen that coming.
Yeah, it's true.
So we get to the triple threat match: Riddle versus Lashley versus a John Morrison who had to take Keith Lee's place for some reason, but he did. And even though they had to change some things last minute, I thought this was a pretty good triple threat match. I liked it.
It was fun, I guess. It was fast paced, brutal. You know, Bobby Lashley looked good. Everybody looked good.
Yeah, Lashley was great throughout this match, beating up on the guys, and then you have the second half where it's just them going at it, and then it's with Riddle taking the crutch and beating up Lashley with it, and then hitting Bro Derek, I think it's called, on Morrison to win the title.
Sure, he did, and he won.
So yeah, good work for him, I guess.
But he went to smoke the weed, and yeah,
That's how you celebrate. He smokes weed and eats donuts.
Yeah, exactly. Bro nuts. I must correct you.
You know what? That's on me. That's true.
Yeah.
That is
They
true.
probably actually also have weed in them.
Yeah, that's what I call bro nuts.
Yeah, exactly. They're marijuana donuts.
They should have Riddle going up to people offering them donuts, but it's a lot more sneakier. Like things that the cops waiting behind every door, you know.
The
You want
cops
something?
want the donuts.
They're searching for him, but he doesn't know what they want it. He thinks that they're after him for some, you know.
Yeah. They're sniffing it out. Well, you know you have it in there. You can't have them. No.
You can never take me alive. I don't want you. I want your nuts. Whoa.
Hold on. Pause.
Oh my.
Pause.
Yeah. Officer Dewey, I told you. Stop saying it like that. No one knows what you're talking about.
I mean, I thought he'd understand. Give me the nuts. Give them to me. Give me your nuts. Whoa, man, you gotta calm down, bro. Bro.
Bro, that's pretty sus, bro.
Yeah. I don't want to give you my nuts. He eats the donut.
Man. I don't want my nuts over there in any way, shape, or form. Well, that's too bad, because
You
they're
know
coming.
what? You know what? There's a lot to share. He opens the door. Only have half of each. Okay.
He opens the door. Oh, I didn't think I'd be doing this tonight, but okay then.
You
They
might not
take
want to eat the whole thing if you're not ready. So
10 minutes later, so I'm just going on a trip to some outer space planet, you know.
yeah.
So,
I told you not to eat the whole thing, bro.
so
Whatever.
of course, entertaining idea that is, but you have to move
That'll
on to
never
something
happen
that,
on actual TV. Well, it might happen on TV, depending on what station you watch it.
yeah, Adult Swim would love that, I'm sure. Great TV
Yeah.
series.
Yeah. I'm sure like something like that would do it.
Moving on to less fun stuff. Belair and Banks versus Jackson Baszler.
Oh, but before that was Reginald or whatever.
Well, yeah, I'm just encompassing everything into one thing.
Yeah.
So Reginald he tells Sasha, I'm gonna have the finest champagne for you.
After your match tonight
Yes.
when you win. But you see, we figured out that wasn't true actually.
But you know what? As bad as this match may be, or as dumb as it was, or as boring as it may be, I have to thank WWE for giving us this match. You know why?
Why?
I needed 10 minutes to wrap up my psych homework, and this was the perfect break I needed.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
guess so. I didn't really watch it, honestly.
No one
But who
did.
did win? Oh no, okay, Sasha lost. Okay, so that makes sense.
Sasha lost because our poor buddy Reginald, poor guy, the
He
face
came
of the
out too
Simps,
early. Yeah.
he came out with the alcohol. He's like, Sasha, this is for you if you win. And she's like, oh,
If you were,
yeah, that's right.
he's teasing her with the fucking why.
And he tries to get her to cheat by using the referee's like, what are you trying to cheat or something? And she goes, no, this isn't even mine. And then she loses the match for Sasha.
You know, that's just how it be sometimes. You simp too hard. This is what happens. You cost the women you love the the match.
You know for a fact that Sasha revoked his SIM card right after that, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
No
She
more
pulled that
simping for
shit out.
you.
She was like, "Get the fuck out of here! I'm taking this back."
No more simping for you, Reginald. No more.
As
You've
he
done
cried.
enough.
He has to go
But
back to
wait,
his
my
tier
tier
3 subs
3.
on Twitch. God damn it! I have to go back to virtual. He
I
pulls
have
out
to
his
go
Twitch
watch.
app. Who should I watch? Pokemon's not live. What the hell?
I only imagine you're beautiful in person. Whoa. Whoa. This is weird, Reginald.
He finds out Pokemon A's live. He starts writing up a whole paragraph.
I know you'll never leave me. Thanks,
Smiley face.
Mr. Reginald.
Thank you,
Thrilled
Reginald
me.
69 420. I guess.
Here's a super chat from Reginald that says, please be my wife. I've lost everything tonight. Wow, that is sad. I'm
That
sorry
is
to hear
pretty
that.
sad.
But
Would you like some wine, madame? I kind of have wine already. It's unfortunately. Thank you, Reggie Boy 85. Thank you.
thank you, Reg Simp 29. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Pro Simper 69.
Captain Simp Supreme. Thank you.
Yeah, that's probably what he did last night. Even though Pokemon was probably not live. But yeah,
We went back to his hotel room and just started simping up a storm on Twitch, man.
exactly. Anybody you found on the fucking on the just chatting page, he was just hitting them all up.
Doesn't matter who you are, just when. And what about a tier 3 sub? You want a tier 3 sub? I'll hand it over. Want some
Nobody's
mine?
safe. Nobody.
The monster that they've unleashed on us, man. This guy,
Yeah.
he's not gonna stop.
This should really be his whole storyline, but they're too dumb to do it.
That's all you need. Just explain that he's a simp, and people will get it. They'll like it, man. I'm telling
Exactly.
you.
It's right in front of your eyes. It's right there. It's handed to you on a silver platter. Just take it. Just take
You
the
know,
idea.
you know how many people will find it interesting? Not even interesting, just at least funny that WWE's trying to do a storyline about a simp.
That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. They can get some people involved. It'd be cool.
And to like a tier list of biggest simps in history. I mean, I'd see that.
Allow wrestlers to go on Twitch again, and then he sims for them. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
But they'll never do that.
have Styles go back on Mixer, and then all of a sudden get this guy in there.
I know. Reginald 60. Get out of my. Get the hell. Mods ban this man. Mods ban this man. But I
But,
love you, AJ.
yeah, thanks, buddy. Get out of here, please.
Please, I know you are. Let's ban this man. He's toxic. Get him out of here.
We're gonna have a chat about this next time, Reginald. Thank you.
Next time I see you in person, IRL. All right.
1v1 me, bro.
And then Reginald retorts back, well, you think the earth is flat, bro. Oh, ban this man for life. Permaban. Permaban.
It's ruined uncalled for. Get out of my chat, man.
Get
This
out
man
of
needs
here. There's some stuff about it.
it kind of adds up if you think about. Damn it.
And that's how that ends.
I love to talk about Reginald for forever, obviously, but gotta move on to the next thing.
We do. Yep.
We find out that Fastlane is March 21st, which is in fact 2 weeks away from Mania.
Well, what if it's called Lane Fast, though?
Well, it's still 2 weeks away from Mania, so
Ah, shit.
yeah. So we find out about this. I don't know. I really like the idea of doing pay-per-view 2 weeks before Mania because I think that loses some of the build. But they don't think they care. So that's where we are. So there's that.
Yeah. You think WWE's going to bring back Marshmallow?
They really would do that, wouldn't they?
Yeah. I've only heard a few good beats from Marshmallow.
I have never heard any good ones, but that is besides the point.
He actually made a hard ass rap beat that one time.
I don't know anything about this, so I don't know.
Only fucking hard ass beat he's ever made.
Well, everyone gets one. So next up, we get MVP and The Miz conspiring backstage, talking, conversating. Teasing later what's gonna happen.
Indeed.
Then
I
we have
called him stupid the other week. I called him stupid, but he's actually very smart.
he is, you know what? That is a smart idea.
He's actually pretty big brain. Not gonna lie.
If you present
Pretty
that
5
version of The
actually.
Miz, you present that version of The Miz more often, maybe people would be happy that he's champion if you made him serious.
True.
Stop doing the hey ho ho nonsense, then we'll be good.
True.
When we get to the main event, an okay chamber match, nothing really happens of importance.
Yeah, basically. I think the show's average. I don't think it's bad.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But
Yeah. We'll get there soon.
my favorite part of this match, of course, is that AJ goes for one of his 450s, screws it up, and he's like, "Oh, I saw what happened to Jericho. I can't let it happen to me." So he immediately has to go hit another one correctly. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, almost ripping off the door so like Jay can get in the chamber. I still know the legalities of that, but that's what
But
happened.
they really do that to AJ.
They did.
They go on Twitter and be like, yo, what the fuck is AJ's too old for this shit, man. He can't do a 450 no more.
They really would, man. Twitter is ruthless when you screw up, man.
Yeah. He can't rotate the same no more.
Just can't do it. Doesn't even know how to do the spinal tap anymore.
He can't
Whatever.
rotate like the earth no more.
AJ goes back on it. Man, it's possible for me to be like the Earth rotating because the Earth cannot rotate, as in fact it is flat.
Dear God. Everyone bans him. Not bans him, blocks him on Twitter.
Tweet later. What? You guys just don't want to admit that there are some things to it. I don't know what to tell you.
God damn. Everyone just tell him to shut up.
Right.
But yeah, we gotta move on.
Poor old AJ. This dude, he had a good showing too. He was in the final too. I thought that would be Sheamus versus Drew, but for some reason it wasn't.
I thought so too.
But we get Drew versus AJ, and Drew hits a cool Claymore out of midair, takes out AJ, and wins.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I wonder when they're gonna do Sheamus and Drew.
Probably Fastlane. It will be a triple threat, probably for the title. Fatal 4-way, possibly.
When does Bobby Lashley fit into all this?
Fatal 4-way, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, they bring back the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view.
Well, an idea that I was thinking about, maybe it's the only reason Bob helped was to get the championship match. That could be it.
Possibly.
That makes the most sense, but then again, why would Miz accept the match with Bobby Lashley,
That's so dumb. He's not 5-head after all, if he did that.
So, I don't know. It's a weird thing. That's when the Miz cash-in happens, obviously. And that's that.
Yeah.
Up until the ending, by the way, up until the Miz cash-in, I was more than willing to give this a thumbs up, so we're clear.
Okay, that's fair.
But that happening just dropped it down to a thumbs in the middle because there's like halfway in this show just stops being good and it just gets okay, So I'm just gonna give it a thumbs in the middle.
Yeah, thumbs in the middle.
So that's our thoughts on the show, of course. I'm interested to see what happens in Raw, to say the least, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I bet Bad Bunny's gonna be there.
I'm sure he will. I am
His
sure he will.
title. Does he still have the title?
He does.
Our truth, where are you?
Well, the thing is, Damian Priest is there, and he's scared of Damian Priest. So,
What does Damian Priest have to get from defending Bad Bunny?
I don't know. That's his pal, I guess. If he gets the WWE
That's my
title,
man. You can't take this from him.
the only way this is good, by the way, the Bad Bunny Miz stuff, is if Damian Priest somehow gets WWE Championship match and wins. But
I'm
that's
sure
highly
he.
unlikely.
Bad, you see the way Bad Bunny slapped that dude Miz? I'm just saying, he can fend for himself, honestly. He doesn't need no Damian Priest.
That is true, but it is what it is. He
It's like,
hasn't seen
I
enough.
bet celebrities come in here and just go crazy. Like Gronkowski jumped off that thing because he saw Vince McMahon do it. And now Bad Bunny's just slapping the shit out of people.
Yeah, it's just, he's just too excited to be here shooting on everybody.
Yeah. See, I wonder how the Miz felt.
He probably taught him how to do a slap backstage too, and
He
he didn't think Bad Bunny was all that strong. He's like, hit me as hard as you can. He said, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And he did it.
True. You know what? Let's skip the kayfabe. Just hit me as fucking hard as you possibly can.
He's gonna teach him how to do work slapping time. So he's like, just hit me as hard as you possibly can. He's like,
Just come on, go for it.
Said bet, and he smacked the shit out of him.
Exactly. But that's about it for the whole review.
Yeah, so of course a lot to talk about tomorrow on Raw. Hopefully we get more answers into what's happening. But for now, that will do. That was not the right choice of words. That'll do it, I guess.
Little baby will do.
Yeah, that's more correct. I was gonna say that will do us, but that's not accurate.
Time to do us and you do you. And smash the smash button.
Yeah, smash that smash button as hard as you can, and you can do the rest of the plugs so we can get out of here.
Yeah, go fucking look at our Twitter account or social media